the option of doing what you're most supposed to do is always just there in life. Like you could always, you know, if you're in high school, it's like, do I go home tonight and party, or do I do my homework and like prepare for my future and like take life seriously? Like there's the option of doing just the simple, what you should do. Like, should I go to bed with my room a disaster, or should I just like clean it first? Nah, I don't have time, I'm gonna watch Seinfeld, or whatever your thing is. Alright, Team Spiritual, we got another great video for you today. Today we're going to do a reaction to just a recent video done by personal development guru Clark Kegley. He's got his YouTube channel. I'll leave a description in the box for you so you can check him out. But it's just a quick video. What I did was I kind of compressed it, and I'm going to give you the Cole's notes for these 5 small, simple habits that can help change your life. We'll unpack it and you can tell us what we think.
When you hear the phrase change your life, it kind of conjures up images of Rocky doing the motivational montage where he's in a hoodie, running up the stairs, pounding the raw egg smoothie, and transforming himself through sheer tenacity, willpower, and intensity. I said enough, and I turned everything around overnight. It's very extreme, and I think that can be a good approach for some people, but when you look at the numbers, how 80% of people starting New Year's resolutions are off by the second week of February because they're going from that intensity camp. What's better is sustainability. And if you want to change your life in some way, big or small, look no further than implementing some small habits into your daily routines. Here's 5 of my personal favorites. This habit really helped me, and I know it'll help you as well. It's called one touching. Very simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes for you to do it now. Double inhales followed by an exhale. Look something like so you breathe in, you sneak a little more air in at the top, and then you release. There's a great quote that's always stuck with me. All of humanity's problems stems from man's inability to sit alone in a room quietly. And just like that Tesla battery, eventually you need to pull over and recharge. And even on our off days where we're trying to recharge or vacation, people are still just plugged in, just so stimulated. No judgment here, it's something we all can get better at. But what I've found here for this next habit that's really helped me, I call it boredom hours. Intentionally being bored. Instead of the target being far away and you moving towards it, you set mini targets along the way. Working out for the sake of energy and mental clarity has been really useful. And getting up and moving, I've found a massive increase in my mood, my mental clarity, and just my energy throughout the day. Definitely worth not skipping this habit, and do with it what you will.
Bam! Did you catch that? It must be wonderful to be good looking. What's that have to do with it? Just do this. And you're good. I thought there was actually some practical. I was mesmerized by the beauty. Like, how do I subscribe? I know it went fast. If you have to watch it again, watch it again. But I think what he said right in the beginning, I think, is key to bad habits, or key to not accomplishing a new habit, is that you tackle something way too big right off the hop. I think setting the bar nice and low for yourself and knowing that you can do it, but also setting a strong intention to make sure that you're actually going to do it is key, I think, to getting your habits done. And those little things that he was kind of pointing out, they seem so simple and ridiculous, but they're actually true. Like the breathing thing. If you're involved in personal development or spirituality at all, you know that breathing is a thing. Mm-hmm. It's good for your mental health. We didn't need to watch a 10-minute segment there of him talking about the importance of breathing and all that. How breathing's important. But the thing is, none of us pay attention to it. Yeah, good. I'm sure that's sound advice. There was a time when I was really into self-help stuff. I was consuming a lot of it, and I'm not that into it anymore. Because it essentially everything boils down to sometimes you need some person to
break things up into little bite-sized pieces so you're not overwhelmed, and like gives you an action plan to get your life in gear.
Yeah.
But the option of doing what you're most supposed to do is always just there in life. Like you could always, you know, if you're in high school, it's like, do I go home tonight and party, or do I do my homework and like prepare for my future and like take life seriously? Like there's the option of doing just the simple, what you should do. Like, should I go to bed with my room a disaster, or should I just like clean it first? I don't have time, I'm gonna watch Seinfeld, or whatever your thing is. Now, the truth is, that same kid that's putting off his homework could go to the party instead and meet the love of his damn life that night, or have an amazing experience. Like, I'm not going to pretend like there's not good reason to do whatever the hell it is you're doing.
Yeah.
But quite often when you start to getting the ball rolling, tackling everything you need to get done, it's like you can get a lot done. You know, if I start my day off by cleaning one room of the house, before I know it, the whole house is spick and span.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, wow, would I ever have put this off?
Yeah. Did any of those things that he said, did anything sparkle like, oh yeah, like maybe I could do that, or did any of it?
I'm sure all of it, like the chunking thing, of course, breaking your tasks into manageable size pieces. But I mean, like everybody's different. You know, people do things in different patterns and stuff. And
yeah. And the thing about a video, I guess, like that then would be someone might see that and be like, whatever, not my, but someone might actually see that video and be like, all right,
sure,
now's the time.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, and so there's a little bit of something out there. I thought it'd just be good to pick a nice, simple video for our audience. And if you saw something in there and you thought it was useful, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
remind me, what was the first thing he said to do?
The first thing was, what was the first thing that he said to do? He said to, what did he say? What was the first thing he said to do? It went so fast. It's going to hit me in like a second and I'm going to be like,
I noticed that all I remember is he looks like Superman and he did the weird breathing thing. It's like, and chunking.
Breaking up
the tasks. Like, there's got to be a joke with the word
breaking
chunking.
Up the tasks, spend time alone, make sure you concentrate on your breathing. And I actually attempted doing that like thing. That actually does wake you up. It does, like, if you're feeling like down, like it like actually wakes you up a bit. And the first one, fuck, can't think of it. What was it? God damn!
I don't know. Does it
I want to know. I want to know what it is now. Anyway, I can watch the video again. But anyway, if you thought that it was helpful or useful, let us know in the comments. Maybe there's something else there, another like small little habit that you can do that wasn't mentioned.
Sure, add it to the list, the infinite list of things you could do that are good.
And everyone, thanks for joining us. We hope you liked the episode. And I guess until next time, stay spiritual.